Good morning. Well, let me tell you something. It is nice and chilly this morning. It feels like a fall day. It really does. I get out this morning and I was pinching on my. Oh, yes. Good morning, this is Barbara from Little Rock. And I get up this morning and there was pink and blue and white and in the sky, and it was so soft and beautiful. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. It's quiet. I don't think there was a car on the road. I think Monday mornings people don't want to get up and go to work. So they put it off to the last minute. So it was very quiet about 6:15, which is when I remember when I was working. I got up about that time to go to work. It took everything I had to get in the car to go to work. Isn't that funny? We all have to work. We all have to have jobs. We all have to support ourselves. And we do it all our lives. And then all of a sudden, we're retarded. Retired. You've heard that over and over. Well, this morning was really quite beautiful. And cool. I know it's got to be, maybe 68 degrees. I don't know. It might be less than that. I put a jacket on and I saw the little girl across the street come in this morning, and she had her jacket on, which is unusual on an August morning. But today's Monday. Connor's out here running around. I thought I'd take the opportunity while it was nice and cool. I haven't even had my coffee yet, and probably you haven't either. If you're up right now. Oh. But anyway, I got this bullet, that I use all the time for shakes or... Oh, I discovered something the other day. I put a little milk in here. Well, milk starts shakes, right? And then I had a pineapple popsicle with real pineapple, and it's called a fruit sickle or something like that. Well, I put it in with the milk, and then I put some more ice in it with the popsicle, and made me a wonderful pineapple shake. Yeah. You would have enjoyed it. If you like shakes, that is. But it was a refreshing drink yesterday afternoon. And I enjoyed it immensely. Well, my daughter, she visited yesterday. We had a good time. And she's had to mow the yard, she said. Every Sunday after she visits me, she goes home and mows the yard. And so yesterday she brought me all kinds of cookies. She brought me those dewy cookies, remember I did a video on. And she did, two kinds of oatmeal raisin cookies. Two different kinds. One was Fair Market or something, and the other one was I think it was from Walmart or Kroger. Shoot. Too early in the morning, and there's my coffee. I hadn't drank it yet. Well, anyway, so she said, now y'all have a taste test. That's me and Barbara Ann. So this week we're going to each have a cookie of each. And then we will have the taste test and see which one of the cookies we like the best. Now, of course, we can't compare them to home cooked like I used to make, and have Barbara Ann, such a wonderful cook. So we're going to a taste test the cookies this week. Hopefully that'll work out that we can do that. I think it'll be fun. I was trying to think of some of the questions like the sweetness and the crunchiness or the softness or the how many raisins. Was it a good raisin, a bad raisin? See, what else could I ask? Let's see. Some just taste better than others. Maybe it's what is in the cookie, or maybe how old a cookie is when it's coming off the shelf. But I think that the sweetness, oh, the dunkability, if it can dump into a cup of coffee and come back out within so many seconds. In England, they use biscuits and they dunk them, and that really, to them, is an art form, where they take a cookie and they dunk it into their tea, or coffee, tea, and then they hold it, and then when it brums out, it's just perfect to eat. Not too soft, don't fall apart, and it's got enough flavor, liquid on it that it just melts in your mouth. And that's what the dunking is in England. I just learned that on a video. I was watching a video with Judy Keach. Yeah, I think it was. The Magnolia Inn. It was taken in India, and it's about these retirees that are retiring in England, and they want something more out of life. Don't we all after we retire? And it's adorable how each one of the people in this story decide to come to India. I'm in India. I hope that's what I said. India. And they're coming to this palatial resort for old people. And let me tell you, I think I've watched it several times. But it is really quite endearing. It gives you a little hope for the future, not just sitting here in independent living waiting to see what happens next, but to actually go to India and to live in this palace, and with all the colors, it's so colorful in India and fun, and it's hard, I'm sure, with all the people. There's so many people there, but anyway, they made a very good movie. The second movie wasn't quite as good, I didn't think. It had the guy who, Richard Gere, that's right, in the second making of the movie. It was not the second making, but the sequel to it. And but anyway, if you want to see something different, I liked it very much. I liked the colors, the hope, the old people. And but anyway, how'd they get off on that? I don't remember now. I'm sorry I got off into that, but I'm trying to cover up because I got a little chill here. Put it around my neck, maybe like that. There. It's not quite a breeze, but it is a breeze. But it's just cold. It got a chill right up my back. Maybe I ought to drink my coffee. Coffee to you. Good morning. It's going to be a blessed day, especially for us, because we don't know what's coming next. I had a thrill the other day. I don't know if I'd mentioned it to you, but my phone doesn't work like it should. I may have to buy a phone somehow. The one I have is free from the government for people that are on food stamps. Well, I've been having some trouble with it, but beggars can't be choosers. And so my daughter gave me her old iPad. I told you. And, well, I discovered from having that doctor's conference on the iPad that I could call people. Yeah. And see them if they will, if they don't mind. And they could see me. So I was on there playing around. I said, so I started calling people that I thought would answer, right? That I hadn't talked to in a while. And I was just about to give up. And I pushed a button for Linda. Well, she answered. And there she was. I could see her. Now, I haven't seen Linda. Oh, 10, 12 years maybe, something like that. Dear, dear. Always friends. I don't ever let my friends go that I truly love. And she's always in my heart. Oh my, that's what I do. I grab them up and put them in my heart. But anyway, that's not about this today. Uh, and Ian was with her. Now, Ian is a parrot. I don't know what kind of parrot. Adorable. And when many years ago, I would take care of Ian for Linda when she went on trips. I love that Ian. That you know, people don't think that birds have a soul and they communicate and all that. But if you've ever had a parrot, been around one of these exotic birds, I call them exotic birds, they are intuitive, reactionary, very, very loving. And I embrace the learning opportunity with Ian back many years ago when he was when it's just a little bird. Well, anyway, while I was talking to Linda, she says, well, today is Ian's birthday. And I said, really? And she says, yes, she's 29. I said, 29 years old? And she was popping her head. I'm going, ah, like she knew it was her birthday, you know. She was adorable. And when I took care of her, she used to come over and get on my shoulder and rub her head against my chin and say sweet nothings, which I didn't know what the nothings were. But, and well, of course, it stole my heart. She stole my heart. And she ate fruit and nuts, and she had her own little world. She makes you happy. It's like, I'm happy, you can be happy too. Just adorable. Well, it was my birthday, and so we visited for a long time. And with the video on the iPad, while we were talking, it was like she was in the room with me. Well, Linda, too. I didn't see Dot in the picture, but she said something about Dot and Ian can't be in the same room together. I guess they just don't, they're jealous of each other or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, she was absolutely adorable, and I was blessed by that conference call. It was just, well, no, I'm not going to call it a conference call. I'm going to call it a visual visit. That's what it was, visual visit. So, if you haven't tried it, try calling a friend and trying to get the video to work on your phone, especially if you live in independent living and I keep saying independent living. Well, that's what it is. You live alone in your little apartment with a little dog or cat. And, you're limited to the people you can talk to, not unless you can reach out. Especially if you can't get drive like me. Get around very well. But anyway, it's just a lot of fun. Now, there's several softwares. You download it to your phone. Like, I think Duo is one that comes to mind. I think that's the one the doctor uses, Duo. You download it onto your phone. And then when they call, it says, do you want a video? Do you want a video or video or something? You hit the video, and all of a sudden, there's the doctor. And they can see you, So put your makeup on, brush your hair, have clothes on. Although, he might want to check you up. No, I'm just teasing. Doctors, Anyway. But I have truly embraced it, and I wished more of my friends had this conferencing capability. And I think they do. All you have to do is do the video, and then the phone service itself somehow clicks in there. But I go through Facebook to Messenger on Facebook, or to Messenger anyway with Facebook, and I hit that, and then to the side of all my friends, there's a little thing that says call, and you just call, and by golly, sometimes they answer, and because they've either used it or just said, well, what's this going on, let me find out. But either way, so Jean in Florida, we had one the other night. I called her. I was sort of upset, and I called Jean because she's my mentor, my friend, my heart. And so we were like talking, and I was in my pajamas, I was laying in bed, and she was in her little pajamas, and it said "Dream" on it. I thought, oh, I love that. Now she's had, I was telling you, Jean had a 90th birthday, and well, it's been going on since her birthdays, which is it's gone on a week, and I'm glad for it because all her friends are bringing her cake and stuff like that, and her family, and she's had a huge family, and a wonderful son. Of course, Ed is like, her son is everything to her, and she is everything to him. I mean, of course he loves his children and all that, but his mama, he takes care of his mama better than anybody I've ever seen, besides my daughter and my son. But I mean, I think he even tops them, believe it or not, for Jean, So we visited for a while and talked about a couple of books. But anyway, it's a new way to communicate that I have really, and I hate to use the word again, but embraced. I really enjoyed it. Well, I won't talk anymore. There were some other things I wanted to talk about, but as you can tell, I'm going to be running into my minutes, and I don't want to be on too long. There's always something to talk about. I wanted to talk about my little petunias, pinching and reviving them that Susie had given me, and to talk about my sister has these plants she can't identify. She lives in Texas, and she sent me some pictures, and I don't know what kind of plants they are, but I'm curious. But here comes Anthony. Good morning. Good morning. You having a good day? Well, it's starting out that way. Good to see. It's cool too. Yeah, Connor, say hi. Say hi. Yeah, he's saying hi. Okay. I guess Connor's done his business. Well, I'm sorry. I got distracted. I didn't want to take my attention away from you. You're watching. I got my coffee. And good morning to you. It's going to be a wonderful day. It's Monday. It's cool. I got cinnamon rolls I'm going to eat this morning. And be happy. Get out of bed. Take care of yourself. Think you're a princess. You are. You're a princess. In fact, I think I'm a queen. Because, hey. Oh, it's so good to see him. I wonder where his mama is this morning. I miss Tubby. She's such a happy person. But I guess I got out too early for her. But I just wanted to get out and just be surrounded by this wonderful weather. Hugs, remember. God has you in his hands, and pray for Mother Earth. Pray for our country. And everyone out there, if you know somebody would like to subscribe, that would be great. I'd like to have, I don't know. I guess I would like it, but I don't have to have it. And please take care of yourselves. And I'll try in the morning to get over here. It might be snowing in the morning. If it is, I'm going to have a heavy coat on. All right. I love you. All of you. Oh, Vicki, I forgot the thing. I got it working, though. Anyway. Okay, bye, everybody. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, Connor, you want to say hi? Oh, I can't pick him up. I have my coffee in hand. But he's done his duty, and we're going to head back to the house to have a cinnamon roll with extra cinnamon and sugar. Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.